When installing Second Skin Audio's Luxury Liner Pro, which has 1/8 inch of mass-loaded vinyl and 2/8 inch of closed-cell foam, you may run into situations where you want to modify or remove the foam. An example would be if you have a nut or a bolt head sticking up and you want to sink it, you would want to remove that area. Another one is if you had two pieces of a mass-loaded vinyl going together and you want to go make an angle, you would want to remove that because you don't want that gap. Or another situation where you're putting this in and you need it thinner. It's too thick to go where you want, so you need to remove some of the foam. So let's start with how do we do this. You can try and use a utility blade. You can make the perimeter, but you'd have to chisel out the middle. If you wanted to do the angle here, this is a new blade. You can see that it really doesn't do a very good job. Same thing for a straight blade. You can do the perimeter, but you got to chisel. Doing this cut is a little bit better than the utility, probably because it's thinner, but as you can see, it still doesn't do that well. So I started looking into options. I thought maybe I could use a wire wheel, but unfortunately when you do this, it rips it and it's hard to control it. Same thing for removing some. For the center, it just rips it, so this is a fail. A grinding stone for a drill or for a Dremel, this worked out much better. I'll show you examples of that. There we go. It just takes a little longer to keep going. And for the angle, it does a pretty good job, but it's a little bit difficult to control. But it's a pass. A flap wheel for a drill or for a Dremel. This is much more controllable and much quicker. See how quick that was? And let's do this edge. And that's quicker. And last is a sanding drum, and this is an 80 grit, and this is right up there with the flap. Very quick. And right up there in speed. And so that's how you do that. So let me give an example of why you might want to angle the edge. So this is the fiberglass tunnels from my Austin-Healey. And you can see here we have a flat edge, and then it's coming down like this. And I'm making this all one piece of Luxury Liner Pro by cutting, making cuts and stuff like that. But anyway, the whole thing will be removable. When you come into something like this and you go around the end, you see you're going to have to glue it down to this. But when you're piecing things together, the way you do it is I got a 180 here and I got a 180 degree here. So if we put this here and we put this here, you can see you have the gap. So when you remove the foam here and remove the foam here, then you've custom made it. You simply glue this together, these two together, and now it will come off as one piece. And that's why that's advantageous versus trying to use a blade.